The man of the moment.
The man who gave them the power to destroy themselves.
World will remember this day.
Who'd want to justify their whole life?
Meet J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Dr. Oppenheimer.
Dr. Oppenheimer.
It's an honor.
An honor.
Oppenheimer, yes.
You were at my lecture. You asked the only good question.
I liked your paper on molecules.
You're a dilettante, a womanizer, a suspected communist. Well, the only person who had anything good to say was Richard Tolman. Tolman thinks you have integrity.
Why would they care what I do?
Because you're not just self-important, you're actually important. Robert, you see beyond the world we live in. There is a price to be paid for that.
I was homesick, emotionally immature,
Voice Oppenheimer.
troubled by visions of a hidden universe.
So get out of Cambridge with its beakers and potions. Go somewhere they'll let you think. You brought quantum physics to America.
Is light made up of particles or waves? Quantum mechanics says it's both. How can it be both? It can't. It can't. But it is. It's paradoxical, and yet it works. Now let's consider a star.
Do stars die?
A star, a vast furnace burning in outer space, fire pushing outwards against its own gravity, balanced. But if that furnace cools, the bigger the star, and gravity starts winning, it contracts. The more violent its demise. The gravity gets so concentrated it swallows everything.
Density increases.
Everything, even light. Correct. Increasing gravity.
Increasing density.
I'm looking for a project director.
When my name came up, you are the man for the job.
This is your moment.
You're talking about turning theory into a practical weapon system faster than the Nazis.
What are we all thinking?
A bomb. It's about unleashing the strong force before the Nazis do.
The power you're about to reveal will forever outlive the Nazis, and the world is not prepared.
The biggest man-made explosion in history. Now let's calculate how much more destructive it would have been if it were a nuclear and not a chemical reaction.
Is it big enough
To end the war.
to end the war?
World War II would be over. Our boys would come home.
Robert, you're the great improviser, but this you can't do in your head.
You can convince anyone of anything, even yourself.
So here we are, lost in your quantum world of probabilities and needing certainty.
You can lift the stone without being ready for the snake that's revealed. Now it seems you're ready.
God doesn't play dice.
Precisely. Nothing. 40 miles. Any direction. I have to find the perfect spot. For success.
Building a town. Fast.
What do we call the test? Batter my heart. Three-person God.
What?
Trinity.
Robert built that damn place. He was founder, mayor, sheriff. All rolled into one.
I'm not here to help Robert.
I'm not coming here, Robert. You drop a bomb, it falls on the just and the unjust. I don't wish the culmination of 3 centuries of physics to be a weapon of mass destruction.
You have to make the politicians understand this isn't a new weapon. It's a new world. You are an American Prometheus. The man who gave them the power to destroy themselves. And they'll respect that. And your work really begins.
Germany is defeated. Japan's not going to hold out alone.
How could you know that? You got us into this. You and Einstein with your letter to Roosevelt saying we could build a bomb. We've all heard about Einstein and Ziller's letter to Roosevelt warning him the Germans could make a bomb, and I know what it means for the Nazis to have a bomb. I don't know if we can be trusted with such a weapon. But I know the Nazis can't. We have no choice.
3 years, 4,000 people, $2 billion. If it doesn't go off, we're both finished.
The chances of an out-of-control nuclear reaction are near zero.
Near zero.
Oh, this is good news.
Right now, all I have is theory.
Near zero. Theory will take you only so far.
But in one from theory alone. Theory will take you only so far. And we had a moment where it looked like the chain reaction from an atomic device might never stop. Setting fire to the atmosphere. destroys the world. You could lift the stone without being ready for the snake that's revealed. This is a national emergency. I've got some skeletons. They put me in charge. They need us.
Until they don't.
Quantum physics is not a step forward. It is a new way to understand reality.
Reforming.
Einstein's opened the door. Now we are peering through, seeing a world inside our world, a world of energy and paradox that not everyone can accept.
We imagine a future, and our imaginings horrify us. They won't fear it until they understand it, and they won't understand it until they've used it.
Why would you think I'd do that?
Why? Why? How about because this is the most important fucking thing that ever happened in the history of the world? How about that?
We're putting together a group to study
We
physics.
shouldn't be doing anything. You should. Lawrence won't get this done. Or Tolman or Robbie, you will.
Amateurs seek the sun. Get even. Power stays in the shadows.
The important thing isn't can you read music, it's can you hear it. Can you hear the music, Robert?
Yes, I can. Robert, try not to blow up the world.
Read this. Read the words.
And now I am become death.
It's too soon to determine what the results of the bombing are.
Destroyer of worlds.
But I'll bet the Japanese didn't like it.
Now it's your turn to deal with the consequences of your achievement. Next speech is give you a medal,
J. Robert Oppenheimer, the martyr.
pat you on the back, tell you all is forgiven. Just remember, it won't be for you.
Can't give Oppenheimer a platform. Can't martyr him.
Did you think that if you let them tar and feather you, the world would forgive you?
We need a systematic destruction of Oppenheimer's credibility.
You will lose your reputation. We'll lose our house. Robert, we have to fight.
Don't alienate the only people in the world that understand what you do.
I found her yesterday in the bath.
I told you, Robert, no more fucking flowers.
Who?
I don't understand what you want from
I
me.
don't want anything from you.
Taking pills. Left a note, not signed. We were together. You say that, and then you
She
call.
said you need
Well,
me. Don't answer.
That I have blood on my hands.
You don't get to commit the sin, and then have us all feel sorry for you that it had consequences.
I set forth our arguments against dropping it, but I did not endorse it.
You mean after working night and day for 3 years building the bomb, you then argued against the use of it?
It was all part of his plan. He wanted the glorious, insincere guilt of the self-important to wear like a fucking crown and say, no, we cannot go down this road, even as he knew we'd have to.
Everyone in the street, nearly a mile around, was instantly and seriously burned.
I gave him exactly what he wanted. To be remembered for Trinity. Not Hiroshima. Not Nagasaki.
Be built. We do it all over. Why?
Because it made him the most important man who ever lived.
When I came to you with those calculations, we thought we might start a chain reaction that would destroy the entire world.
I remember it well. What others?
I believe we did.